What's up, Internet? For the purpose of self-defense and firearm safety, Detroit CPL offers free online educational videos on how to safely and efficiently handle, carry, and store firearms. This series of videos should be covered if you have a firearm, if you're considering becoming a CPL or firearms instructor, or even a law enforcement officer. Anytime you're in a classroom setting, or educational one for that matter, unless you're at a gun range, you need to make any and all firearms safe and store ammunition in a different room. This, of course, is for very obvious reasons. This is my best advice. If you have no training in the use of firearms, don't freaking handle firearms unless you take a class or two or a personal lesson on how to do so. Now that you have all your firearms safe, let's cover the use of deadly force. The only time that one may be permitted to use deadly force is when their life is in imminent danger of serious great bodily harm, murder, or rape. Again, imminent danger of serious great bodily harm, murder, or criminal sexual conduct, CSC, rape. You cannot shoot at someone or attempt to stop a threat by utilizing deadly force for property crimes or the defense of property. This means that you cannot shoot at someone for attempting to steal your car or your candy bar or any other object. A dog, for example, is considered to be property. Sorry, dog lovers. No, you cannot defend the life of your dog, but you can defend the life of your human family, for example, or someone else who's in imminent danger as described before. I do recommend that you choose very wisely where you stick your nose or point your firearm. Don't become James Bond or Jason Bourne or something because you carry a pistol. Bear in mind that a firearm is a tool of last resort. This is pretty straightforward. It means that shooting at someone should and shall be the last thing on earth you would want to do. It's important to understand that you'll be carrying a firearm regularly, so you should become more responsible, not careless. On the flip side, are you capable of utilizing deadly force? Anyone considering carrying a firearm for the use of self-defense has to consider the following. Carrying a firearm is not for everyone. With your personal views, religious beliefs, etc., parallel with the fact that you may have to defend your life using deadly force. The main objective of most self-defense classes aim at the goal to mentally prepare someone for the possible event. Firearms defense classes are not excluded from this fact. Getting the individual there mentally is our primary goal. Let's start with awareness. Many people simply become victims because they haven't attempted to master the art of maintaining a reasonable amount of awareness throughout the day, and night for that matter. There are, of course, a few different levels of awareness. Let's start with cold white, unaware. Cold white means that you're completely unaware of your surroundings. You may be at home, you may be, for example, texting on your phone or sleep. Honestly, there should be no point in time you should be in this state. With practice, believe it or not, your senses can be trained to improve, even in your sleep. Cold yellow means aware. Just means that you're paying attention. Simple. Cold orange means alert. This simply put means that you have become aware of the fact that something is wrong or out of place. Cold red means that you're responding to what's wrong. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're in imminent danger of serious great bodily harm, but you're responding to what you perceive as danger. And last, and also least, is the state of shock, cold black. In this state, the subject is in shock or still comprehending or registering what is happening while the event is still unfolding. Most individuals who end up in this state are victims who were originally in cold white at the time and were taken by surprise by the assailant. Many take urban environments or the street for granted. There are many dumb people in the street, but the street in general is very sophisticated. They look at your character, your actions, if you seem to be afraid, if you make eye contact, for example. Let's face it, if the streets were that dumb, there would be no cops, agents, etc. Managing your awareness at all times lessens the chance of being considered an easy target to victimize. Let's cover psychological reactions when dealing with assailants. There are many factors to consider when dealing with an intruder or an assailant. There are many things that happen psychologically, especially when dealing with a deadly encounter. Loss of fine motor skills. Alright, so what the hell is a fine motor skill? This is the loss of the ability to easily perform actions with your index finger and thumb. Example, your ability to easily eject a magazine out of a magazine well of your firearm, and in some cases rack the slide of your firearm. This subject, of course, is argumentative because any action practiced over and over increases your ability to perform those actions without thought, utilizing muscle memory. To keep this short and sweet, when someone experiences a dramatic event, especially when their life is in danger, the body releases a chemical called adrenaline. When this phenomenal event occurs, the heart speeds up and rushes blood to the subject's brain. The vital organs in the body slow down as they prepare for battle. For this reason, you may feel as if you want to throw up because your stomach is attempting to empty its contents. Tunnel vision. Under pressure and in danger, the mind will decide quicker what is relevant and most dangerous. And it will force the subject experience this to only focus on what's directly in front of them in some cases, almost psychologically drawing a cloud around the event and blocking them out of their surrounding environment. For apparent reasons, this is not always a good thing because during a deadly encounter, it's imperative to be mindful of your surroundings at all times. This could be accomplished even during a deadly encounter through proper training. Auditory exclusion. Due to adrenaline, the heart and the mind speeds up to instinctively determine what's relevant or what isn't from an auditory perspective, what you can hear or what the mind excludes during a deadly encounter. Time dilation. Time dilation occurs because of adrenaline rush. Your heart and the mind is processing so fast that it could seem as if things slow down. Okay, why is all of this crap important? Preparing for battle is not just about shooting a firearm or owning one. The mind comes first. Knowing what would occur with the mind in battle is more important than anything else. You have to train for stress. In other words, no video or presentation will help you for this. It's most important to find classes that will help you train for such events, such as martial arts classes, for example. Real martial arts classes, not bold ones. Hell, even paintball simulations training would be a great idea. In conclusion, training to carry a firearm is just like any other type of training. Preparing the mind is a very essential part in training yourself for the responsibility of safe gun handling. And lastly, are you capable of utilizing deadly force to defend your own life, or does it conflict with any of your personal, moral, or religious beliefs? Owning and carrying a firearm for the purpose of self-defense is not for everybody. Thank you for watching our video, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. You may also check out our blog on more information on this subject and register for future CPL classes at DetroitCPL.com. Thank you.